Working on this, I guess, it's not a bootstrap, but I just guess a boot flap. Working on a boot flap. Oh yeah. So I might give up on this boot flap in a little bit. It's kind of not fun. And it's going to take a lot of just working. I can already tell. So thick. I want it super thick, I want it cartoony. If you look at all the character armor, not the one I'm wearing, but for instance this, you notice how thick these gloves are. Look at that armor. See the thickness there? Let's check out the boots. Same deal. So I'm trying to mimic that kind of same thick style, which really lends itself to the voxel engine. Notice the thick layering throughout. Clear definition. So I want to definitely, have some of that in this build for sure.
Ooh.
Hey, what's up, Spooty Man? Nope. Because it said user has connected. Oh, I'm always focused when I'm building. Do I look scary when I focus? Do I need to put on my sunglasses?
No, you're...
Alright, so working on a boot. Das Boot. Das Boot. Jinx. Or was that...
I do like the belt. I imagine the belt and the strap would be the hardest if you're going to go that far.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna do those. I want to do the tips, these iron tips, and then I'm gonna do the strap. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna put on the pickaxe, and then build a torch. Put that on, call it a day. I probably won't get to any of that, but whatever. That's what I'm gonna do next on this build. You definitely inspired me today, though. Seeing you work on your ogre, I was like, man, I gotta get going.
Really, it's a daunting task.
Oh yeah.
It's not just like, oh, I'll build a colossus and you're done that day, unless your name is like Cool.
Yeah, Cool's put his up in a week.
I think it was 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
Telling me.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. But awesome.
So Temma was the one who originally challenged you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. It was a challenge, and you accepted. And you thought about quitting a couple times.
Man. Oh, definitely.
So.
Stupid was I to accept that challenge.
It'll be worth it, I think. Oh yeah.
I already hate it. I'm
Really?
one of those, yeah, I'm one of those people. I write something and everybody's like, oh, this is so good. Hey, it's trash.
Huh.
I'm so self-critical. I mean, I like it. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. You're just waiting for it. You want it to be done.
Yes. I want 80 to quit trying to put flip-flops on. I don't know. I think it should just be Ogre in the Nude.
Ogre in the nude.
Plain Ogre form.
So that's the great debate. Armor versus naked.
I'd rather just be a naked, simple statue, man.
Well,
I can understand the awesomeness, but it's always going to be there. We can one day just be like, yeah, I'm going to put some on.
User joined your channel.
hey.
Hey, Cody.
Yeah, that is a cool thing. You can always just modify it later if you want to. What are you up to today, Infinity?
Right now, I'm mining.
I was mining this morning.
I'm working on the expansion for my classroom.
Oh, cool.
But this morning I was working on a project for schools.
Oh, I saw you guys were together there in chat. What were you guys working
Yeah.
on?
Sculpture for his Karen build. The globe, a globe, like a planet globe.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty kick-ass.
Oh, very cool. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys are working together. He's been really, really working hard on his Karen stuff.
I know. I'm just like, I don't see how you do it.
Yeah, he's been really like judgmental of himself as far as sticking with the style guide and like trying not to like or try to make himself stand out from, you know, the some of the other Jensen or what's his name? Jensen?
Hey, Tim is here.
So,
Hey.
hey, what's up, Timma? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Mithril toed boots. That's fancy. Alright, these things are looking bad. Really bad.
Yeah, I was just listening in on your stream, but I couldn't hear anything that Foodie was saying, so I figured I'd chip in here so I could hear.
Oh,
Couldn't hear me?
let me
It's hard to hear you on the stream.
Oh, cheeseburgers.
let me turn up Spooty Man. Thank you for that.
How are you doing, Foodie?
I am doing outstanding. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All you gotta do
Oh.
is just figure it out.
Working on little stuff, which is what I enjoy doing, other than teaching.
User joined your channel.
I was thinking the same thing that Jedi Kitty's thinking, but I think you're going to get to it. That is why I didn't say anything.
Jedi Kitty, I think you need to flatten the toe of the boot. Yeah, flatten the toe of the boot. Okay. Should I extend it out?
I think it kind of... Do you see how it kind of cones down towards the toe?
Yes.
You might need to
Extend
try
it.
and start working that shape into the end of the toe. You could maybe extend it like 4 or 5 voxels and start trimming it in with a smooth tool. Smooth tool works wonders.
Yeah.
I still can't believe you did this, starting out with a 2D pixel art and just popping it out in a 3D or like a handmade pixel art.
I
off
can't
of a
believe it
picture
worked,
with a
man.
grid. Dude, that was just ridiculous.
That's how.
I heard about it and I said, no, this is gonna look stupid. And I went and I came and I was like, okay, what? It's like, what the heck? He cheated! How come I didn't know of this? This is a really good technique you thought of, dude.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And I've been using like the grid system, which I saw you guys doing the grid with the back of your ogre, and I thought, man, that's a great idea. You know, use it for scale. And I kind of just took it a
Yeah.
step farther as far as like making the entire claim the grid, and then that's what I've been doing with my Counter-Strike map. So I just made an entire grid, did a layover, and it's pretty much to scale.
I think it's kind of cool just for the fact that every one of our Colossus has been created in a different fashion.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really has.
Every one of them has been built differently. I mean, I use cubes. Spider Kite used the line tool.
Yep.
Cools used the circle tool. You used, extruding. And then you had Spooty Man who used a combination of a grid and circles.
And copy pasting.
It's nuts.
Yep.
I think it's just amazing. That sculpting is one of those things I just don't do. I just can't.
You know what's
grasp
funny?
doing that.
I say the same thing about house making. I don't know how y'all decorate these houses to look so amazing.
Yeah. There's a lot of
I
really
think that's
fantastic
one of the things
houses.
that people don't get coming into this game, that we all have our specialties. You know, those of us
Yeah, you're not-
who work, I mean, you find we all have specialties, but none of us do everything well. And all of us have things we can do and things we can't do, and And those people keep coming in thinking, oh, they get all upset because they can't do everything well, and you're like, well, none of us can.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. And like everyone can do something. And if it's
Yeah.
just collecting resources, hey, that's something. That helps. That is contributing to the greater good of everything. I've had a lot of people contribute to me, and it's been such a great help. And I'm not talking about just like following in donations, but contributing just voxel resources. Like all this stone has been donated to me through guild members and people in the stream. And, I wouldn't have been able to do this without those donations. And I mark it down anytime I get a donation. I have a whole big document or whatever. So I want to definitely, make sure to thank those people. Once this is completed, give them credit where credit's due.
But it also makes this all interactive. I mean, it makes us more of a community because we can all get together and help each other and come out with amazing stuff.
Yeah, I want to start on a really big, epic Colossus group project that, I really like the stuff that Tim has been doing with the Bedrock, and obviously the PvP arena. That has turned out amazing.